We got a copy here of Houdini vs. the Genie from Restoration Games, Unmatched battle system. I'll go ahead and open her up here and we'll take a look and see what we got inside. Of course it's difficult to open, right? We'll open her up here and see what we got. Alright, so here's the box. We'll look at each side real quick. And then we'll go back to the back. So there they are, Houdini versus the Genie, and it'll tell you all about them. Houdini's going to come with Bess and the back, but let's get inside. Got some promotional pictures for the rest of some of the other games in the system. These look like all the public domain ones. Digital edition, which I just tried out, and it's pretty good. Can't wait to see more on that. Another promotional thing. And then we got this here, the rules book. Cool purple color. Got some good art, as usual. Let's flip through here quick. See if we can find any other cool art. Closer up. Yeah, that's cool stuff. You're going to have different examples of things that are different to this set as well, like the boost tricks. And the secret passages came back. Here we go. Here's a cool piece of art. I wonder if this was like a alternate box cover they thought about doing rather than the one over here. This one. Maybe that was their original one. I don't know. Either way, it's cool looking. Stick that aside. Health dials. Get that up close. 14 health, Houdini. And it looks like his coat with some shackles there. And then we got Genie. And it looks like just some mysticness. Bess, same thing, her little whatever she wears, garb. Take a look here at the board. That is King Solomon's Mine. You can see some details on there, smaller details like the entrance there. Some cool stuff. Very interesting. Okay, and then obviously the other side is going to be the same thing, but for the people that like the rings, that's what it is. You'll notice that here, the passageways you'll be able to go between. They're right next to each other, which is kind of cool. It's different than before. I prefer it actually. It makes the game a lot better in my opinion. Ring dial holder things. Let's see. The Houdini and Genie. Place for Bess. Take a look at the psychic token, then at the minis. Just rip that, huh? There she is. Beautiful Bess, as they call her. Cool. And we got Houdini. Love that pose. Pretty cool. Shackles hanging off of him. The escape artist. It's really cool. And of course we got the Genie. Pretty sweet also. Do a little spin. But yeah, he's cool. Cool how they did that with the lamp down there. You can kind of see it and him coming up. Let's take a look at Genie first, I guess. That was surprisingly easy to open. There's his ability card, the Genie. Range 16, health, solo fighter, infinite power. At the start of your turn, you may discard one card to gain one action. Move a 3. Quote, what wouldst thou have? From the Genie. Let's take a look at that card back first, huh? It's pretty. We saw that a while ago, but it's a real pretty purple. All right, so we got, this is no parlor trick. The value of your opponent's card is equal to its boost value. Not a very powerful card. in most cases. Obviously, there are exceptions. Back in the lamp, the Genie recovers 1 health. Faint, 3 of them. Got 3 wishes. Now, I think that the whole deck was kind of built around this idea of this card. Gain an action and choose 1 effect. Draw 5 cards for the rest of your turn. Your cards' values are 4 and cannot be changed. Each opponent discards 2 cards. So I think it was pretty much designed around that, which is good. It actually works well that it is designed around that. And I find Genie to not be that... He's powerful in a sense, but as someone that's been playing the game for a very long time, since the very beginning, I can say that he won't be the next Electra or Sherlock or anything like that. He's both of these fighters, both Genie and Houdini are pretty well-rounded in that sense. All right, I am freed. Place a Genie in any empty space, then deal 1 damage to each adjacent fighter. If you're playing with multiple sidekicks, you need to really pay attention to positioning because you don't want all your sidekicks to die like that. Imprisoned Wrath, sorry. You may discard 2 cards to deal 2 damage to an adjacent opposing fighter. So that's Imprisoned Wrath. It all comes with a cost with the Genie. It all comes with a cost. I've made Sultans out of less. Now, this is one of the better cards in the deck. Look at your opponent's hand and choose a card for them to discard. That's excellent. You're already having good discard with the 3 wishes scheme. And that on top of it is nice. Your wish is my command. If you won the combat, you may discard 2 cards to gain 1 action. See? Everything comes with a cost. Magic comes with a price. I grant you death. You may deal 1 damage to an adjacent fighter. 3 of those. Again, you're going to find that not very strong defense because he's pretty much trying to set up that scheme card. It's the only way he's going to win. If he gets something good off that scheme, he's got to play a couple in a row or 1 and then 1 or all 3 at the same time and really do some damage. He's explosive in that way. Prisoner's Torment, draw cards equal to the amount of combat damage you took. And maybe you want to take damage so you can try to get that huge 3 wishes combo. Careful what you wish for. And again, good art. I haven't mentioned it yet really in the deck here, but all the art is excellent. Some people didn't like it, I saw, but I loved it. Great colors, great everything. Wishing for more wishes. Your opponent draws 1 card. Draw 3 cards. Again, you're really decking out. I've played this character against other characters that deck out really quick, like the T-Rex and Achilles also. And I lost to both T-Rex and Achilles as this character. You deck out quicker than both of those characters do. Take a look here at Houdini. I didn't mention this also, but this is a new thing they're doing with decks, is giving it a name. So this is the Escape Artist, and they might do cards based off of that eventually too. Who knows? Houdini's melee, best sidekick melee, 14 and 5 health. 5 isn't that much, but she has some cool stuff. But even when she dies, and you'll see her boost values, her boost will be able to work with this ability to still be able to do stuff. So it's not a total loss if she dies. So there's that. And then card back. Another cool card back. Awesome. All right. A magician never reveals his secrets. 1 copy of these, 4 value boost. Draw 2 cards, gain 1 action. If an effect would let an opponent look at your hand, you may reveal this card and cancel that effect. So somebody wants to look at your hand like Bloody Mary or Wukong used Fiery Eyes, then you just reveal this and you're safe. We have the big reveal, I guess. Yeah. You may boost this card twice. Return 1 card you boosted with to your hand. So I should show you. Should have went over the ability. I apologize. But when you take the maneuver action and boost, you may place Houdini in any space instead of moving. So whenever Houdini boosts a move, he also can do this effect here whenever he has a boost. So like when you play this attack and you boost twice, you'll get to do those effects as well. So this is kind of his big card. This is his best card. It might seem a little overpowered, especially when you can do like this 4 and another 3. So it's like a 9 damage thing, and you're doing this effect of returning one to your hand and potentially the effects on here as well. So that's Houdini's, signature card, I would say, the big reveal. Set the stage, look at best, and then I'll read the boosts first. Look at the opponent's hand and choose a card for them to discard. Draw 3 cards and put a card in your hand on top of your deck. And there's 2 of those. And like I said, if Bess is dead, this is still useful for that boost. You can boost anywhere and then do that. Look at an opponent's hand. Pretty much with this card, you're going to want to be doing this effect, not this one in most cases. Another Bess card. If it's your turn, gain an action. You may, if you discard this card as a result of an opponent's effect, draw a card. Vanishing Act. Choose one of the fighters in combat and move them up to 3. They may move through their opposing fighter. So this card's pretty good for certain things as well, like getting in and out of things, because he doesn't have skirmish or leap away, stuff like that. Grand Escape. You may boost this card if you won the combat. Place your fighter in any space. Obviously, he can run away in that art. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool stuff. An illusion of my own design. 4 value attack. Your opponent may boost their card. You may boost this card. So they do it first. And then you can just choose not to if you want, after they've wasted a boost. I don't want to. So there's that trickery for them. Sleight of hand. This could be cool too if you just want to test the waters and make sure. And if they feint it, big deal. You haven't wasted a really good card on it. And you probably don't want to be drawing a lot and decking out. Against a Genie, it would be fine because he's going to deck out first. But in other matches, you got to be careful about drawing too much because he's got a lot of these draw effects that you don't want to do too much. You just got to know, you got to manage. This character, you got to manage a little bit more difficult to do. You may return this card to your hand and choose a different card to play. Resolve all effects on that card as normal. It's pretty interesting, fun card. And here's their their cancel card, almost like a feint. Pretty much is a feint, except they have the effect here. Deal 2 damage to any fighter. And cancel all effects on your opponent's card. So that can be nice. It depends on who you're playing, what effect you want to do. Because some people you need to save your cancels for. Some people you don't need to as much. So maybe you just want to deal the damage. That's 6 auto damage if you want. Flourish. Draw. See, there's that draw again, and there's 4 of them, so you gotta be careful. You may boost this card. Remember, you get the boost effect once you boost it too. Houdini, Smoke and Mirrors. Houdini and Bess may swap spaces. If they do, your other fighter is now in the combat, so that's important as well. You can keep Bess alive or use her as a little meat shield, and that's what you want. Here's a good card for the boost effect. It's just a defense of 2, so it's not that great. But this card's effects cannot be canceled. If your fighter was defeated, set their health to 4 instead and place them in any space. You could save this for the end when you're both decking out and people are attacking, or you can save it for Bess. I mean, she's only got 5 health. Keep her alive longer. Houdini recovers 2 health if you boost it, so that's potential 4 health if you're boosting around with that. For my next trick, move one of your fighters up to 1 space, draw a card, gain an action. So there's that as well. It's pretty cool. And you got King, and then you got Queen on the other side. That's interesting. That's Queen down there, and that's Bess. That's funny. So he could hold his finger or thumb over one side and make it King or Queen. I know one of my friends, Bernardo from Tabletop Island. He loves Unmatched, and he does content for board gaming. He is pretty excited for Houdini because he also is a magician, and I know that that's a compelling character for him. I know it is for a lot of other people as well. And Genie, what a great character. Anyway, that's Genie and Houdini. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait for everyone else to be able to play this set. Great set, great characters. They're not so overpowered or too underpowered. They fit in real nice with the rest of the cast. Looking forward to playing some of you out there. And I want to thank Restoration Games for sending me a preview copy of this. I really appreciate that. See you later.